If you didn't know or haven't flown into our airport here in the Flathead Valley lately, there have been some major changes, upgrades, and renovations. The construction will continue for 2 more years, but what they've done so far is incredible. In this video, I'll give you a little tour of the airport and show you everything they've done so far. We'll talk about all the flights that come in and out of here every day. And if you're interested at the end, when we flew out of here, it was a perfect day, and I filmed all the way down to the Mission Mountains. All right, so I climbed all the way up this mountain to give you a better view of Montana. So the least you can do is subscribe to our channel. And when you do, don't forget to hit the little bell, and you'll be notified every time we make a new video about Montana. So our airport is accessed off of Highway 2, and it's basically right in the middle of the Flathead Valley, which obviously makes it nice for wherever you're coming from in the valley. Very convenient location. And once you come in, you'll see that the construction's been going on for a couple years now, and they're basically done with the north end of the terminal. And you can see this up here, the new wood siding and everything, but they're still working on the other half. And they've been moving the parking around, or the pickup and drop off parking, I should say, this whole time. It's changed a few different times already. And right now they have this kind of weird where you have to back your car into your spot while you're waiting for people. And what I've learned after being here a few different times to pick up my wife and daughter from the airport, there's a lot of people that don't really know how to back up. So it's kind of humorous to sit here and watch people try and navigate this parking situation. But once you get that figured out, you can definitely see where they've been working on the outside. Everything's kind of fenced off and gated off, and where you used to park is blocked off for the contractors to use. And once you get inside, the security area is still, you can still kind of see the construction going on. But once you get through security, you come out into the newer area, and you can definitely tell it's a big change from what it was. And coming out of security, you walk into this big open area, that windows that look out onto the runway. And then you walk up the stairs to this, as you can see, brand new, open and light and modern airport. It's like we have a real airport now. There's a couple stores up here. They got this big bar. There's a giant fireplace. And even on the outside of this bar, there's a little place to sit outside. And then you continue on down the terminal here, and they've added a couple gates down on, this is the north end of the terminal. And because of all of our growth over the past few years, they had to add gates because there were airlines that wanted to fly in here, but there was no room for them to get in, no room for the planes to park or let people off. So this was very needed, and it's a great addition, and it's a nice new modern airport now, or it will be when it's totally completed, but what's been completed so far is incredible. And if you head down to the south end of the terminal, this is still the old original gate. So if you've flown in or out of here before, you'll remember this is what the whole thing looked like. And they're, like I said, until it's totally finished, they're still utilizing some of these gates, but you can see the difference. Nothing's changed here. And this is what the entire place used to look like before all of this new construction. And when you get off your flight, the baggage claim is also down at the south end of the terminal, and they're still doing work down here. It'll be a couple more years, but this is still the original area, and it's just kind of, definitely construction going on. But this, again, is the original area. Nothing has changed in here, and it's the same old baggage claim, but I'm sure the new additions will make it much nicer. So as we talked about earlier, we have all kinds of new flights that are coming in and out of here. Here's the departing flights for this particular day, but they've added other flights that aren't daily. But daily you can fly a couple different flights a day to Salt Lake, Seattle. I know there's a flight every day to Minneapolis. I believe Chicago's every day, but it may be just in the main summer and winter seasons. I know Denver's every day now on United. but there's plenty of other airports here that we now have direct flights to, as you can see. And the airlines that are now serving this airport are United, Allegiant, Delta, Alaska, Sun Country, American, and Avelo. So if you're interested in seeing what it looks like when we flew out of here, we had a beautiful day, so I filmed our flight that was headed to Salt Lake all the way down to the Mission Mountains, so check it out.
watching our video. Please call, text, or email for more information. And don't forget to watch our other videos about Montana.